We're attempting to restore seagrass in Tasmania for the very first time. This is an effort to kickstart restoration by using active restoration methods to plant seagrass in a number of different ways. Seagrass is the grass of the sea. It's a globally important habitat. It supports a lot of biodiversity, stores a lot of blue carbon, and it actually buffers some of the beaches and our kind of coastal habitats against currents. It's doing really well in some estuaries in Tasmania, but really badly in others, and Ralphs Bay, not well.
We know from historical aerial imagery, at one time in about the 50s, there was nearly 4 square kilometres of seagrass in Ralphs Bay. And through those images over time, the slow decline of seagrass through to about the 90s, where there was basically no seagrass left. So that's why this is a really important site to try and kickstart seagrass restoration.
About 30% has been lost globally, and in Australia we've lost huge amounts, about 1,600 square kilometres. The reasons for its loss is mainly around human impacts, and one of the key drivers is nutrient pollution.
Seagrass is underwater, it's out of sight, out of mind, and that usually means that people don't really understand what it does or why they should care about it. It's important fish habitat, providing a nursery ground for juvenile fish, a feeding ground, and it also provides shelter for fish to hide in from currents and predators. It's important for a lot of commercial and recreationally caught fish species, but also important for threatened species such as handfish, which we do find in the Derwent Estuary here. Because we're working on intertidal seagrass, it's only shallow and it's really easy and nice to be involved. It's a family-friendly activity. You can bring your kids along, you can bring grandma and grandpa along. Everyone can get involved in this to whatever extent they would like to.
There's lots of different methods that have been studied, but they all sort of work differently in different environments and are suited to different species. So we're trying to pick the most successful method for Zostra here in Tasmania.
Get involved, help us restore seagrass. To do so, go to the OzFish website. We will have more opportunities come up for volunteers to be involved in the planting and come do some underwater gardening with us.